really generating a lot of transparency and efficiency on the market, namely a lot of, I would say, marketplaces on the internet who are facilitating incredibly the allocation of the houses and flats that are representing the warranties behind those loans. So because of this thing, all the process is becoming more and more efficient, easy and faster, and therefore it is quite likely that this reduction of the fees that is already happening will continue over the next years. Now, it is very difficult moving to the third type of asset class, i.e. the corporate and small business, secured and unsecured. That is very difficult to say. It is very difficult to say because within this characteristic, there is a case-by-case situation where it's very difficult to say that you're going to pay less or more for collecting this. Now, one thing is, however, certain, and the fact that there have been a few changes and simplifications in the, I would say, in the on-court procedures in Italy, generating some facilitations to the lawyers who are actually preparing the papers and everything for the judicial processes and procedures. Now, will this be enough to reduce costs? Hard to say, difficult to say. I personally believe that overall you will not see over the next, let's say, 2-3 years, any change here, and the price here will be strongly driven by a case-by-case situation. Also because part of it depends on how many, let's say, activities you have to perform if you want to go in front of a judge, basically. So that really drives up the price, go twice or 3 times in front of a judge, and therefore it's very case-by-case sensitive. So it's difficult for me to propose you any forecast on this part.
Okay, so I have another question about extrajudicial action. So when a servicer is appointed to collect a debt, for example, to collect a portfolio of non-performing loan, to collect non-performing loan, so how does it often end up? So how does it work? So do they sell the collateral? Do they restructure the debt? I mean, how does it often? What are the 3-4 options that are often agreed between the servicer, the client, and the debt issuer?
I'll have to, in order to answer to you, I have to ask you what is the focus of your question, because we can speak here about private individuals versus companies, and we can also split according to secured versus unsecured. If you help me understanding which is the
secured mortgage, for example, more secured. So focus on secured.
Mortgages to private individuals, so residential mortgages, or mortgages to companies?
Secured non-performing loans. Secured non-performing loans.
No, okay, but the story is totally different if you have in front a debtor who is a private individual or a debtor who is a company. Which one are you interested in the most? Or I can cover both if you want.
A company.
A company, okay, excellent. So what happens, it depends very much on the first, I would say, crossroad important is the company still up and running, or is the company already in some sort of legal procedure, like concordato preventivo or fallimento or what have you, basically. That's the first thing. Sorry?
Both cases.
Both cases. Okay, so let's say the company is up and running. Now, the best thing to do there usually is treat this as a foreborn.